I'm Kate B, and today we're going to work on upper body. We're going to strengthen the back of the upper body. So if you've got desk job, right, you're working at a desk, so it pulls you forward, it weakens you in the back, and also compresses you in the front. So we're going to work on the arm springs today. Should we do it?
I can't wait.
Oh, amazing.
Let's do it.
Yeah, great. So you're going to lie down on your back. And keeping your knees bent. All right, so we've got to find the right distance and the right place for your body where you've got to pull the spring from. So if you take hold of your handles, great, and you have your arms up above in front of you. So you can see that the angle of her arm is not quite 90 degrees. So we're going to get her to move down a bit. So sorry, come down a bit more on the mat. And then you'll see what I mean by that. And you can see now the arm is coming more into a 90-degree angle. So what we'll do is move her down a little bit because she can come down a bit more. All right, so feeling that 90-degree angle gives her the shoulder placement, and we're going to pull the tummy in, yes. And use your exhale to pull your stomach in. So again, try not to pull your stomach in and have that brace feeling. You want to exhale, draw the belly in using the diaphragm. Great. So on that next exhale, you're going to press your arms forward towards your hips. Hold around the hips, stay, and then lift back up to the top with control. Lovely. And so I'm just going to see how her body does the movement. Very simple movement, but it will tell me a lot about what's going on. So press your arms down towards your hips. Exhale, hold, and then lift back up to the top. Okay, so these arm springs are not to be messed with. They're quite strong. So because of the tightness and a little bit of weakness in the chest, the arm springs are actually making her tighter in this position. So I'm going to get her to move back a little bit more. That's it. Lovely. And then having that, open chest, and then press down into the handle again and see how that feels. Yes. And open the chest a little bit more. There you go. And then lift back up to the top with control. So take a breath in. Exhale as you press, find your shoulders, find your chest opening. Yes. So I want you to use the spring to open your chest. That's lovely. And then lift back up to the top. And one more time, take a breath in. Exhale, feel the shoulders on your back. And now pull that spring open from the back of your body. So I'm getting her to think about the back of her body to strengthen it, and then the front opens. Magic. And then lift back up to the top and hold. Good. How did that feel?
It's great.
Where do you feel it?
The back, the blade.
Amazing. Around the shoulder blades, around the back of the body, and that's exactly where we want it. So we're going to challenge that and do some circles. So as she presses forwards, now she's got the feeling of where to move her arms from. Find your shoulders in your back. Good. Abdominals are lifted. Press forward towards the hips. And then circle. So we go down a little bit, open and lift back up. Down a little bit, lift back up. Good. 3 more. So just 5 each way. And 2. And 1 more. Circle and lift. Find that spot where you started and then control the springs back up. So we're going to do the reverse of that now. Take a breath in and exhale, press down, shoulders down. Yes. And press forward. And so we'll reverse it. Open, lift and go down. Open, lift and go down. 3. And 2 more. And 1 more. And hold where you started. Find that position from the back of the shoulders. There you go. And then lift back up to the top and relax. Good. How's that feel? Yeah. Good. Okay. So the last bit of the arm spring series, is the elbows bent and on the mat. So we're going to help her stabilize her upper body. So we're always finding strength in stability. So the arms are coming in towards the waist, and you really want to feel like you've got a newspaper under each arm and you're holding it strongly. Opening the chest as you squeeze, and then take a deep breath. Inhale, exhale forward, and then inhale back up. Exhale forward, and inhale back up. Hold, pause there for a second. So I can see Zoe's losing the back connection because her elbows are starting to come away from her body. This is telling me that the back is not engaged as well as it could be. So we're gonna pull the elbows in tight. There you go. Keep the elbows in really tight. As she presses now, I want her to think about just keeping her elbows tightly pulled into her waist, and look at that now. Now she has to work the back muscles properly as she extends the arm a little bit and bring it back in. Do you feel the difference? Yeah. She's like, oh my gosh. And take a breath in. Exhale. Keep those elbows tucked in tight. There you go. Now keep your elbows in and try to open that spring, and that's going to give you the muscle connection. Very good. And bring it back in and return. And relax. So what we shouldn't be seeing is clients when they're pressing their hands down and they're going to the mat and back up and to the mat and back up. They're not engaging the muscle in the back properly, and so they're not really getting the benefit that you can get from the arm spring. How was that?
It's hard, but it's nice.
Yeah. And then if you just come up to sitting, sit. Good, and then you can just see how your body feels without the mat behind it. So I want you to think, when you're sitting, I want you to think of the mat being behind you, and you're almost feeling those arm springs in your body still without them actually being there anymore. And then when you breathe, good, and you relax the shoulders. Ah, yes. So how was that?
It was really great. I feel like my tension is released, my back and the arm.
Amazing. And arm springs, it's such a basic exercise, but it's got so much value to it. Why don't you go and give it a try? Let me know how you feel in the comments. Like, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications. Ciao for now.